Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hey, what's up? My name is Caitlin, and today we are doing another ranking video. I've been really enjoying watching these and doing these, so if you guys are liking these, let me know by liking this video and subscribing, and let me know what you guys want to see next. I'm thinking about doing liquid lips, but that one's gonna be hard. So today I am actually ranking all of my Jeffree Star eyeshadow palettes. There are 12 total. I have 11. I don't have Thirsty, which is heartbreaking, I know. I never got my hands on that one, but I have the rest of them. So we're gonna rank these least favorite to favorite. So let's just go ahead and dive in with number 11, my least favorite. If you guys are Jeffree Star fans or Jeffree Star Cosmetics fans, yes, it's okay to be one and not the other. You're gonna be shocked, but this is my least favorite Jeffree Star palette. This is the Blood Sugar palette. Also, I broke my nail today, so it's sad looking, I'm sorry, but the Blood Sugar is actually my least favorite Jeffree Star palette that I own, which this is like a cult classic and everyone loves it, so I don't know about that, but I like the formula of these. They're all good shadows. There's no palette in here I don't like. Let me preface it by saying that because I like his formula a lot, but this one, I don't know, for some reason the color story, I love the way it looks in the pan, but on me I never like it. If I stick with just the neutral row and then maybe like these light pinks here, then I can get away with it, but anytime I use like any of the reds or this hot pink, I just feel like it doesn't look good on me, and I don't like the way that they blend out. I feel like very similar to the Naked Cherry palette. I feel like no matter what I do with that bottom row, it always ends up looking the same. So don't love this one. I mean, I like it. I like all of these palettes, but if I had to like say these are the only palettes in the world, this would be my least favorite. So moving on to the next one. Mini Controversy gets number 10th for me. Number 10th, number 10 for me. Simply because the color story in here kind of bores me a little bit. I feel like I can't get many looks out of this one palette, and that's something that I really like. I love big palettes, or like very colorful palettes, or palettes that have like a lot of colors. So something like this, I'm like, yeah, it's cute, but realistically I don't reach for it a lot because of the color story. But love, love, love these blue shades here. Like, let me just, I love the shade. It's called Cancelled. So pretty. But that gets 10th for me. Oh no, I just got blue all over me. Number 9 is the Mini Breaker. Similar to the Mini Controversy, my reasoning is just because of the colors. I love all of these colors. I really do like this palette. I just tend to reach for the rest of these more because there's more color options. But these are super cute. I do like them, and I do feel like I can get more looks out of this one than I can Mini Controversy. But I do like this one, just not as much as the rest of them. Okay, so we've got 11, 10, 9. 8th place is this. This is Beauty Killer. This is his original palette. I do not feel like this formula is the same. I could be wrong. It could be the same formula, but I feel like if you compare this to his newer palettes, it's not as good formula-wise. It's still really, really good, and I like it, and I use it, and the shades are pretty. I just feel like they don't compare to what he does now. Like, that shade would be so much more blinding if he redid it now, I think. But it's still really nice, and I still like it, and I still use it. I'm getting very repetitive, I'm sorry. 7th place is this one. This is the Cremated palette. This is his newest palette. I like this, but I'm not like in love, obsessed with it. It's just, I don't know. I felt like these shadows were hard to blend compared to his other ones. Like, for some reason, I don't know why. The shade Diamond Ashes, which is so pretty. It's my favorite shade in the palette. Swatching it, it's so gorgeous, but then blending it out like with a brush was super hard. So I feel like with that, you have to use your finger. Same with Jawbreaker. This formula, like these shades, they're so, so pretty, but they just won't pick up with a brush. And I'm someone who does not like to use my fingers, especially right now when that's not good for you, but I like to use a brush, and I feel like with this palette, I can't, I just dug my nail into one of them. I feel like with this palette, I can't do that a lot, so I just ruined the Afterlife card, but that's okay. So for that reason, this one gets knocked down a peg or two. I do like how unique it is, though. I don't have a lot of stuff in my collection like that. Number 6, this is the Androgyny palette. Same with Beauty Killer. I don't feel like this is his same formula that he uses today. I think it's the same as the Beauty Killer, but I still really, really like this palette. I did not expect to like it as much as I do. When I first opened it, I was like, meh, color story's kind of boring, but I made a really, really cute look out of this a couple times. I like this for an all matte kind of look because there's only 2 shimmers in the palette, but I used an all matte look for this when I did it, which I did a video on this and on Beauty Killer. Wound up having to scrap the footage, so if you want to see those, let me know and I'll do them again, but I just haven't done it because of that reason. But yeah, that's it. Moving on to my top 5, yes? Yes, we're in the top 5 now. So coming in at 5th place, the top 5 were hard. These are where I start to get like, oh, I really like all these, but 5th place is this. This is the Bloodlust. I can never remember what it's called. It's so annoying. The packaging is gorgeous. It's like this crushed velvet purple. I hate how big it is though. It takes up so much room in my collection. All of his palettes kind of do, which is probably the thing I like the least about Jeffree Star Cosmetics, but they're gorgeous palettes. You can't like say they're not. Even if you hate the formula, it's like these palettes are gorgeous, but they take up too much room. So here is this one. This is like the purple palette. It's got some black, a pop of like red right here, and then a tan color and a blue. I really, really like this, but I feel like I don't get like super different looks when I use this. It tends to just be purple looks that I do when I use this. Love it. I love this palette, but I just feel like most of the looks I do with this wind up being kind of the same, which is fine because I always like them, but that's why this one's number 5 for me. Still really, really love this palette. Number 4, Conspiracy. Love this palette so much. I'll be honest, when I first saw this online, or like when they launched it or were talking about launching it, I was like, I don't love that color story because I just felt like the colors didn't really vibe together. But seeing it in person and using it in person, I was like, I was dead wrong. I love these. Diet Cola, the silver shade in here. I love silver eyeshadow, you guys, and this is like such a good silver. So pretty. But yeah, I really, 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 really like this palette. The next 4, I love these palettes. So, yeah. I don't really have anything else to say about that one. I guess I just really like this palette and it's really good. Coming in 3rd place, Alien. I think this one would probably be my number 1 if it wasn't limited edition. I feel like because it's limited edition, it gets knocked down just because you can't get it anymore. But this is definitely my most used Jeffree Star palette. I freaking love this thing. I'm like choking on something. I don't know what's happening to me, but that's okay. I use this so much. I love it. I don't like using it just because it was limited edition, and I feel bad because you guys can't get it anymore unless you do like Mercari or something, which is fine. I have a link in the description if you guys want to use my code for anything too for Mercari. But I just really, really love this palette. It's so good. And the packaging is great. And I'm just like, why did you discontinue this? This and Thirsty, out of all of them, Thirsty is the one that like I wanted the most and I just never picked it up. Actually, him making them limited edition is kind of what sparked my like, I have to get these palettes now moment, because I got his mystery boxes in Christmas time. And I got this palette in there and I was like in love with it, and then the Thirsty palette was discontinued and I was like, I have to get the rest of them so this doesn't happen to me again. So I hopefully someday will pick up Thirsty, but off like Mercari or something. But yes, moving on. Number 2. Okay, number 1 and 2, I am still trying to figure out if I have right, because I really, really like both of these. But coming in at number 2, I have Jawbreaker. This is my newest Jeffree Star palette. This and Cremated I got at the same time, but I used this one second. These colors are so fun. I freaking love it. I use this a lot, like here lately. As soon as I got it, I use this like 5 days in a row. I just really, really like it. There's so many fun colors in here. They're so vibrant. They're so pretty. They blend well. There's like your every pastel dream in here, which pastels colors are like my favorite colors. Mint green is my favorite color, and I love this palette so much. And I guess I lied on the Alien palette because it's not my most used. It's my second most used. This is my most used. Blue Blood, which surprises me when I think about it because it's a blue palette. Like, there's not loud motorcycle. Nope, that's a truck. It's an all blue palette basically. There's some like transition-y shades and a black in here, but for the most part it's just blue shadows, and I love it. I use this a lot, and I didn't think I would when I first got it because I was like, yeah, I need it, I want to try it. Don't have a lot of blue shadows in my collection, so I was like down for it. But I use these all the time. This is my favorite color. This is Mint Tea, which I know is kind of like a green color, but like if you were curious, this is my favorite color in life. So I love, love, love that one. I love Blue Monday. It's a terrible swatch. It's like a nice cobalt blue. So good. I love Dream Ice, which is like so good. This is like a metallic navy blue with like a hint of cobalt to it. I love this palette. Like, there's just nothing else for me to say except I love this palette. This is probably top 5 favorite palettes of all time. I love this palette so much. I mean, honestly, I love all these palettes, but Blue Blood holds a special place in my heart for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah, that's it. I think that's everything I needed to say on that. I guess let me know what you guys think, what your favorite palette is, what your least favorite palette is from Jeffree Star. Do you like the formula? Do you hate them all? Do you love them all? What do you think? Is Thirsty worth me spending more money than it launched for to have in my collection? Also let me know, because I want it. But yeah, that's everything. Don't forget to like this video before you go and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on any more of my future videos. Bye guys.